Hey there all my GRRR travelers, welcome back. Today I am here in Incheon Airport hanging out, waiting for my connecting flight to Sri Lanka. I happen to find a 7-Eleven. So here, let's go on in, check out, see if we can get anything to eat. So I made a quick stop at the pharmacy, and it's because I missed certain items. This is kind of like a Metaphone. It's kind of like when you have eruptions, pimples. They're like little dot stickers that you put on. It's supposed to medicate it and help the acne scar go away faster. This one I just kind of dropped by. I saw other travelers getting it, Korean travelers, and I just remembered that yes, I might need protection from mosquitoes. This is something I miss a lot. It's vitamin C, but it's actually in powder form, so they have individual packets and you just kind of like pour it into your mouth and swallow. Very easy, you don't have to chew on it, you don't have to take water or anything like that. These are 3 items that I got at the pharmacy. There are certain products that I do kind of like in Korea. Right now I can't overload myself, but I'm tempted to go shopping. And here we are at 7-Eleven. Now so far in Terminal 2 I found that there's at least 2 7-Elevens. You can top off your T card or your T money. It's kind of like a little card where you load on money for your, you know, like Metro, but you can also use it in certain kind of convenience stores. It's really handy to have. Sometimes they're really cute and they're like little tiny keychains. They've got the travel adapters. So, you know, if you ever forget your travel adapter, you could probably pick one up at the airport 7-Eleven. She sells socks. And underwear. You have the coffee section right here. This is my favorite brand. Basically, it's a coffee, like a 3-in-1. Oh, they have Calbee. Red velvet jelly. So like gummies. Chocolate. The other brand is a latte Ghana. I guess Ghana meaning like from Africa, like cocoa type of chocolate. Let's see what kind of Kit Kat Korea has. This looks like a cocoa. This must be a green tea, a matcha green tea. 1,500 yen. This is actually an interesting kind of kimbap or sushi roll. You've got 2-in-1. So you've got like the bulgogi or the meat right there. And on this side, I think you've got the fish. The cider. These are actually really delicious. It's kind of like a 7-Up. Hello Kitty. Banana milk. That's interesting. Watermelon milk. Water. What that is. Yogurt drinks. Hard-boiled eggs are usually really popular. And these meat on a stick type of things. Onigiri, rice balls. 2 for 1. Often Korea will like to do these deals, like these 2-for-1s. Sometimes they'll even come with like maybe a free drink attached to the side. It's all kind of like a ploy to get you to want to buy more. Now they have all this ramen right here. But what throws me off is it says you can't cook ramen here, even though those are microwaves. It's like everywhere. You can't cook it here, you can't cook it here, you can't cook it here. So if I can't cook it here, then I obviously can't eat it here. Korean porridge. I love these. They are perfect for when you have a cold. It's just like rice porridge. Frozen treats in Korea's 7-Elevens can be kind of interesting because they have like a wealth of obviously different flavors and different things that they find fun, cute. In America, it's not so much cutesy stuff at times, it's just kind of like ice creams and popsicles. But Korea can kind of innovate a little. So this one I thought was really interesting, innovative, 2% peach. And then if you see here, what caught my eye was these little ice cubes on the packaging. I believe this is a drink, a peach drink. I think I've had this peach water drink, but I was kind of curious about the ice cubes. So let's give it a whirl. Oh, check this out. This has got a really strong fruity scent to it. It smells like candy, actually. These are like little ice rocks. It is exactly what I thought it was. It's the peach water frozen into like little ice bits, even sweeter than the actual peach water, I think. So it's kind of like a popsicle, but cracked up into like crushed ice. Next one I was curious about was this. They have a frozen treat. This is also yogurt, a very popular yogurt in Korea. It's like a little tiny bottle. I love these yogurts. I used to like buy them a lot when I lived here, like a lot, by like the packs. Very squishy. Oh. It smells exactly like the yogurt drink. Okay, so these are obviously like gummy candies. Definitely like a gummy bear. That kind of gummy jelly. It definitely smells a lot fruitier and sweeter than it actually tastes. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like it. I don't not like it, but on a scale from this to gummy bears, I think I'd still prefer gummy bears. Here we have the all famous Korean bread. The beauty of Korea is that a lot of these breads do kind of have a filling, and that's what makes it fun, because you never know what you're gonna get on the inside. I mean, they show you pictures. I wanna say it's gonna be a sweet bread around here with bean as well as cream. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be cream or cheese. It's okay. Whoa. The red bean is sweet, and then you've got the cream to kind of coat it and make it a little more milky. So it's a milky, sweet bean bread. Red bean is a common factor, or one of the popular type of flavors that you'll find in Korean dishes. Ooh, that looks so hot. Oh, this is hot. Oh yes, oh yes, nice. Smell the sesame and the seaweed already. Just for a little extra flavor right there. Mix this together. It's a little subtle, a little bland, lightly flavored, so it's especially good when you're sick because your stomach can't always eat and digest a whole lot. Usually your stomach wants to just kind of like heal itself, so the chuk is actually a really good kind of porridge to have. But it's also for people who aren't necessarily adventurous in their eating. A lot of Korean food tends to be very, very spicy. Some people can't handle that in their diets, so chuk is something that is very non-spicy. Oh, just smelling it alone is just delicious to me. I want to say this is almost like a creamy type of rice porridge, and this was fairly inexpensive. It was only like 3,500 yen, so maybe more like $3. I can taste the carrots, I can taste a little bit of the mushroom. Definitely tasting the sesame and the seaweed. This was perfect because I actually couldn't really eat a lot. I just had I had 2 full meals on the plane. Last, we're gonna wash it down with this 2%. Now, I realize that there's this percent thing going on, and I'm not sure if it's like 2% sugar or 2% flavor. I'm not really sure. Things that say 2% in Korea, I feel like tends to be like a splash of that flavor. It's got all these pictures of different types of fruits, and I want to think that maybe this has to do maybe with vitamins or something like that. Yeah, this is kind of like a Gatorade. This is going to be performance water, or in that performance water family with like electrolytes. That's going to like help hydrate you if you're working out, if you're being athletic. I'm not sure if that's what this was, which is kind of like that 2% thing, but I still feel like maybe they are kind of similar, but very different. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Until then, travel safe, smart, and fun. I will see you in Incheon Airport. May the GRRR be with you. As this starts melting, everything becomes a little more sugary, or I start to taste the sugar a little bit more. So I've been adding more water into it to make it kind of like that. peach water that I used to drink.